What's up, guys? Coach Andrew here. Happy Monday. Just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit today about patience. So I've been training Jiu Jitsu longer than most. So I think if there's an average or a median, it's probably been training more than them. Are there people that have been training longer than me? Absolutely. Are there people that have been black belts longer than me? Absolutely. But just wanted to get on today and talk a little bit about patience. So patience for me, when I started, as soon as I got my third stripe on my white belt, I would go to the competition classes in Scottsdale. So back then, I think there were only two schools, two Gracie Barra schools. There was Gracie Barra Scottsdale, and there was Gracie Barra Chandler. And I would drive to Scottsdale to train at those competition classes. And back then, I lost every round, okay? I lost every specific training, every sparring round I would get submitted, and I lost every day, every round. And I kept showing up, and I kept my head down, and I kept showing up, and I kept showing up with a purpose or with intent, being intentional with what I was working on. And yeah, the results weren't there, but I was getting better, right? Obviously, I was the worst one in the room, and I was working back then. I was working a lot on my half guard game, and I would lose. People would just blow through my half guard. And, you know, after doing that for years and years and years, all through my white belt, blue belt, and even into my purple belt, start getting a little bit better. Now, I would still go to the competition classes, but I would still lose a lot, right? And it brings me to present day, today. It's October of 2023. I'm a brown belt. And today's competition class, Monday, no-gi, I lost every round. And I lost every specific training. And I didn't even pass. But who am I rolling with? I'm rolling with Lucas Nora, okay? A highly ranked black belt within the Jiu Jitsu scene, and someone that I love and appreciate and respect a whole lot. I mean, his wife used to babysit my girls when they were babies. So, that is someone that I trust with my life. And even though he fucked up my back before no-gi pants, it wasn't his fault. But, would I have done better at no-gi pants? I don't know, maybe. I got better. Anyway. But today I lost every round. So if you go back 8 years ago and I lost every round, and you fast forward to present day and I lost every round, if you tell someone that, the majority of people, I want to go out on a limb and say 90% of people, 9 out of 10 people would tell you you're crazy, and they would not do that. And it's the 1 out of 10 that would, maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's 95 out of 100 would tell you no, or 98 out of 100 would tell you no. It's a very small percentage that would show up and continue to show up day in and day out, week after week, month after month, year after year, and lose every round. And now, is the competition that I'm rolling with higher? Sure, absolutely. When I was a one-stripe white belt, those brown belts and black belts wouldn't even look at me, right? But I was getting my ass kicked by blue belts. And then when I was a blue belt, I would get my ass kicked by purple belts and brown belts. And I was a purple belt, I got my ass kicked by brown and black belts. So being patient is a very, very good skill to have. And having that skill, being able to weather the storm for years, I'm better for it, right? I'm able to go out there on the mats and hold my own, as long as it's not NORAD or any other high-level black belt that I'm rolling with. But I feel comfortable in my game, and that's only because I've trained for as long as I can and lost as long as I did, as many times as I did. The second thing I wanted to talk about today is being intentional. So showing up today, I knew that I had comp class. I knew there was no gi. I knew I was probably going to be rolling with Norat or maybe Juan. Juan just got his black belt. Absolute killer. So what is my intent for showing up today? What is my game plan? Am I going to beat those guys? Absolutely not. Am I going to try? Yes. And what am I going to try to do? So this past weekend, I was studying a lot of guard passing, no gi guard passing. And I went in there with intent, with a game plan. I'm trying to get to good spots. And today on Norat, I probably got to 3 good spots, 2 good spots. And those are wins. You have to take those wins, especially against that guy, right? If I'm able to get to good spots on Norat, that means pretty much anyone else that I roll with, I'm going to be able to get to that good spot, and I'm going to be able to execute that move, and I'm going to be able to execute the pass, right? The top pin. So I'm going to take those 2.5, probably being generous with 3 good spots that I got to. I was able to get chest to chest. I was able to get a crossface. I was able to get an underhook 1 time today. Did I end up passing? No. He was able to recover guard and I recognized my error, and recognizing what you did wrong is invaluable. Now I can take that knowledge, I can go back, I can review that, and I can make adjustments on how to get better and how to improve. So next time, I don't make that mistake. There were even times today during our specific training where I was able to record the round. And those are invaluable lessons. I can go back, I can review that, and I can identify mistakes that I made, and I can also identify good things that he did, and I can try to replicate that. I could try to emulate that. I could try to be like him, because he got to a lot of good spots today on me, and he was able to pass my guard a lot today. Now, am I pissed off or mad or gonna throw my shit, quit Jiu Jitsu? Absolutely not. He's supposed to beat me. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to make it as hard as I can on him to execute those passes. So be patient. Be patient. I've been doing this a long time, and I still haven't experienced a lot of success at those competition classes. And I just know that if you keep showing up, you keep being intentional and having a game plan, and you keep studying Jiu Jitsu, that eventually things will get better. So be patient, have a game plan, be intentional. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep training.